Hi, good human. I'm Dr. Marie Murphy, and I'm a non-judgmental infidelity coach. This video is a little love letter of sorts to folks who have been cheated on. I've been doing the work I do, which is providing non-judgmental assistance to people who are engaging in anything they think counts as infidelity for some years now. My podcast, Your Secret is Safe with Me, launched in 2020. And at least since then, but actually I think before then as well, I've gotten all kinds of messages, shall we say, from folks who have been cheated on, who write to me and say things along the lines of, I think your non-judgmental message is pretty good. And, I grudgingly have to admit that I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but I think cheating is bad. And I think that you should tell people that it's bad and they shouldn't do it. I think that that's your responsibility. Here's what I want to say to you if you think that or anything like that. I understand where you are coming from. I want to tell you from the bottom of my heart that living in a world with other humans who can and do get to do whatever they want is hard. I personally really don't like the fact that even if I observe traffic safety laws, even if I observe pedestrian safety laws or protocols or whatever, even if I don't cross the street when the cars are allowed to be coming and I wait for the cars to stop and I do all the things that I'm supposed to do when I'm using public roadways, I can still get smushed. And quite frankly, I've come closer than I would like to having been smushed by a driver who is not obeying traffic safety laws and possibly breaking many of them at once. I've almost been smushed by a neighbor, someone I know and live near, who was running a red light, looking at her phone with her small children in the back seat. I don't like it when that kind of thing happens to me. I wish I were joking, but I'm dead serious about this. I don't like the fact that I could be doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, and someone else could still come along and kill me, whether intentionally, whether out of carelessness, whether out of gross neglect or some sort of impairment. I don't like the fact that if I want to live in the world beyond my home, I could get hit by a car and be maimed or killed. I don't like that at all. And frankly, sometimes this scares me a lot. Frankly, sometimes I get really angry about this possibility, and it doesn't feel good. It makes me feel very, very vulnerable. Guess what? I am very vulnerable, and so are you. As humans, we are all vulnerable to other humans' behaviors. And learning how to live with that, oh my God. I mean, it's for my money anyway, that's one of the biggest challenges we are faced with as human beings. Learning how to deal with other human beings and their behaviors, some of which we may not like very much at all. So if you are angry about having been cheated on, I understand. Frankly, also, I've been cheated on. I wasn't like, yeah, awesome, this is terrific. In some instances, the cheating was pretty minor and it was not that big a deal. But there have been a few times when I've been cheated on in ways that I considered very significant. And I can assure you, I wasn't pleased about it. But here's the thing. Humans be humaning. And if we want to try to make them stop doing their very human things, I wish you all the luck in the world. My preference is to try to learn how to tai chi with humanity, to try to learn how to deal with the fact that other humans do things that I don't like sometimes. That, for me, makes a lot more sense than trying to get other people to not do the things we would rather they didn't do. Now, The second thing I want to say to you is if you think that I have the power to tell other people to not cheat and to actually make them not cheat, thank you. I'm kind of flattered because you think I'm way more powerful than I actually am. If telling other people to not cheat was going to work, it would have happened already. There are so many voices out there telling people that they shouldn't cheat. Guess what? People keep doing it. It keeps on happening. So my perspective is that it's better to meet people where they are and help them figure out how to stop doing the thing that they'd rather not be doing if they'd rather not be doing it. I'd much rather spend my precious time and energy helping people sort out what they consider to be challenges worth sorting out than to tell people what they shouldn't be doing, because they're not going to listen to me anyway. Right? I wish they would. I wish the person sitting next to me on the goddamn airplanes wouldn't kick the seat behind me. Right? Like, I wish I could make that just stop once and for all. Can I? It hasn't worked yet. So, if you're bothered by the work I do, it's fine. I understand where you're coming from. But I want you to consider this. You may want someone to help the person who's cheating on you get their shit together sooner rather than later. You may want the person who's cheating on you to have someone in their corner helping them deal with their own messy humanity so that they can do less harm, if that's what you think they're doing. If you think they're harming you by doing whatever it is they're doing infidelity-wise, you probably want someone to help them do less harm, right? When we don't acknowledge that infidelity is a reality of life, we tend to make infidelity even harder to deal with than it already is. So what I'm here to do is to try and heal the hole. And that's in the service as you, person who has been cheated on as well. I can't unhuman humanity, nor would I want to. But even if I did, I couldn't do it. But what I can help people do is learn how to work with their own humanity in different ways. And that includes resolving their infidelity situations in ways that are truly right for them, which may involve them doing some things that you really don't like. But sorry, not sorry. Part of being alive on planet Earth is learning how to deal with the fact that other humans are going to do things that we really don't like. All right, that's the end of my little love note. If you are looking to work with me, if you want me as your coach, there are two ways we can do that. You can enroll in my online course, You're Not the Only One, or we can work together one-on-one via Zoom. You can start doing either of those things or both of those things through my website, mariemurphyphd.com. And you can also listen to my podcast, Your Secret is Safe with Me, which is available wherever you find your podcasts or on my website, mariemurphyphd.com. Thank you all for tuning in. I love you. Bye for now.